Good day everybody. We've been given this question. If x raised to the power of 6 positive 3 times x raised to the power of 5 positive 3 times x raised to the power of 4 negative 3 times x squared negative 3x negative 1 is equal to 0. We're expected to find the value of x. Now foremost, let me consider x power 6 positive 3 times x raised to the power of 5 positive 3 times x raised to the power of 4 negative 3 times x squared negative 3x negative 1 is equal to 0. Now you add and subtract x, or I would say x raised to the power of 3, okay, from this quantity. So this is going to be x raised to the power of 6 positive x raised to the power of 5 positive x raised to the power of 4. Now this is going to be positive x raised to the power of 3 and negative x raised to the power of 3, followed by negative 3x squared negative 3x negative 1 is equal to 0. So I'll club all this on one end and the others on the other side. So this can be rewritten by taking x power 3 out, and I will get x cubed positive 3x squared positive 3 times x positive 1, and if I were to take a negative sign out, I would get x cubed positive 3x squared positive 3x positive 1 is equal to 0. Okay, now this looks fairly solvable. Now I would take x cubed positive 3x squared positive 3x positive 1 out. I would get x cubed negative 1 is equal to 0. Now we have to solve this. Now what I would like to do is I would like to club a few things together. So if I were to take 3x out, probably I can club this with this and this with this. So this is going to be x cubed positive 1 positive, I'm going to take 3x out, I would get x positive 1, right, followed by x cubed negative 1 is equal to 0. Now if you were to utilize a cubed plus b cubed formula, this would be a positive b times a squared negative ab positive b squared. So this is going to be x positive 1 multiplied with x squared negative x positive 1 positive 3 times x of x positive 1. Now this is a cubed negative b cubed. Now let me just retain it as it is. X cubed negative 1 is equal to 0. From here I take x positive 1 out, I would get x squared negative x positive 1 positive 3x times x cubed negative 1 is equal to 0. Now I can add these two together. This is going to be x positive 1 times x squared positive 2x positive 1. Now you have x cubed negative 1, right? So this is similar to x cubed negative 1 cubed, which is a cubed negative b cubed formula. So if I were to utilize a cubed negative b cubed formula, it will be a negative b times a squared positive ab positive b squared. So this is going to be x negative 1 times x squared positive x positive 1. So we can substitute that there. So x negative 1 times x squared positive x positive 1 is equal to 0. Now if ab is equal to 0, then either a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. So from here x positive 1 is equal to 0 means x is equal to negative 1, and x negative 1 is equal to 0, it means x is equal to 1. So x is equal to negative 1, x is equal to 1 is a root. So you have a one root here, another root here, second root is here. Now 2 roots are here and then 2 roots are here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we need to take x squared positive 2x positive 1 is equal to 0. X squared positive 2x positive 1 is equal to 0. So this means a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2 and c is equal to 1. So x is equal to negative b plus or minus b squared negative 4ac divided by 2 times a. So negative 2 plus or minus 4 negative 1 times 1 divided by 2 times of 1. So this is going to be negative 1 plus or minus, this gets cancelled giving me 0 divided by 2. So negative 2 divided by 2 which means negative 1. So x is equal to negative 1 twice. This will be the root. Now we got the next component x squared positive x positive 1 is equal to 0. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1 and c is equal to 1. So x is equal to negative b plus or minus the root of b squared negative 4ac divided by 2a. So negative 1 plus or minus 1 negative 4 times 1 times 1 divided by 2. So negative 1 plus or minus 1 negative 4, that's negative 3 divided by 4. So this could be rewritten as a negative 1 plus or minus 3i squared divided by 2. So therefore the roots are negative 1, negative I times root 3 divided by 2 and negative 1 plus I times root 3 divided by 2. So if you were to write all the roots, you have x is equal to negative 1 and 1. X is equal to negative 1 and x is equal to 1 and then you have x is equal to negative 1 twice. So 6 roots have been got, out of which 2 are complex, the 4 are real. Okay, so in all we have 6 roots for this question. So this is how the question was done. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.